Today on September 4th, Archangel Michael says, "Don't tell anyone. It's only for you. You will receive $600 million money and a new car from God if you watch this video." Archangel Michael says, today on September 4th, your name has been whispered in heaven louder than ever before. A divine scroll was unsealed this morning, and your destiny was written in golden letters. This is not for everyone. It is not for the masses. This is a sacred secret meant for only you. The winds of change are already circling around you, even though you can't see them with your eyes yet. In the unseen realm, chariots of light are descending, bringing treasures and abundance that have been locked away for too long. Heaven has marked this exact day to finally place in your hands what belongs to you. This is not a simple blessing. It is monumental. It is a divine vault being opened, releasing $600 million and a brand new car crafted not by earthly hands, but chosen by God Himself. This is the kind of blessing that shifts generations, alters bloodlines, and silences every doubt ever spoken against your name. Archangel Michael says, "I have been commanded to tell you. Don't tell anyone. This is a secret assignment between heaven and you alone. You were handpicked for this miracle long before you were born, and today the seal is being broken. The heavens have seen your struggles and the silent nights where you wondered if God still saw you. They have witnessed the tears no one else saw, the sacrifices you made when no one thanked you. For every moment you endured, a treasure was being stored, and now it is time for delivery. Imagine this, a celestial treasury opening like a floodgate, with streams of wealth cascading down, filling every lack, healing every debt, restoring every lost opportunity. This is not a promise for next year, not next month. This is set in motion now. Even as you read these words, unseen angels are negotiating doors, commanding financial systems, and bending earthly protocols just to make way for this $600 million release. The car, polished with divine brilliance, is already appointed to arrive as a sign that this blessing is not from man but from God. Archangel Michael says, every delay you have suffered was a setup for this magnitude of abundance. If it had come earlier, enemies would have stolen it, doubters would have mocked it, but now the timing is perfect. No one can touch what is being delivered to you. This moment is heavy with destiny. The divine countdown is ticking, and your name is echoing in courts of heaven as angels finalize your release papers. For so long, the enemy tried to block this day, but heaven has overruled every obstruction. There's a sacred silence in heaven right now because this blessing is weighty. Even the stars are aligned, marking this day as a prophetic turning point for you. The world may continue as usual, but your spiritual atmosphere is electric with change. Archangel Michael says, today's message is coded for your spirit alone. If you're hearing this, it's because God Himself whispered your name into my ear and ordered me to reach you. The wealth and the car are divine signatures of favor that no man can deny or evoke. As you allow these words to settle in your soul, your spiritual chains are already breaking. Hidden contracts of poverty, invisible cords of stagnation, all are being burned away by heavenly fire. Nothing can stop the blessing that has already left heaven's treasury heading toward you. Your enemies will not even understand how this happened. They will watch as your life transforms overnight. But they won't be able to trace the source. This is because God is delivering this blessing through celestial routes beyond human comprehension, you have been faithful in small things, and now the floodgates of massive abundance are opening. This is not a reward for one act, but for every silent obedience you carried when no one noticed. Heaven has been recording, and the books have been balanced in your favor. Archangel Michael says, this is not just money. It's the establishment of a divine throne for you on earth. With this blessing, you will build, you will bless others, you will become a channel of miracles for countless souls who will see God through your testimony. The car is more than transportation. It is a prophetic chariot, a sign that you are moving into divine speed. Delays that plagued your past will never return. From this moment, your footsteps are ordered to wealth, influence, and glory that mirrors heaven itself. Your spirit is being elevated as these words reach you. Angels are placing heavenly crowns on your head, and you will notice a shift even in the atmosphere around you. Doors that were locked for decades are creaking open, unable to resist divine command. The treasury of heaven had been sealed for this long because God was waiting for the appointed hour. Today, the seal is broken, and a stream of $600 million is flowing directly into your destiny. No demon, no system, no earthly limitation can reroute it. Archangel Michael says, even now, I am standing guard beside you in the Spirit, ensuring this blessing reaches you intact. Your financial name is being lifted, your status written, and your story is about to be told as a heavenly wonder. The car, brand new, shining with divine favor, will arrive as a visible mark of God's covenant with you. Every eye that sees it will know this was not human doing but a miracle designed before time began. Your life from this day will not resemble your past. Chains of lack are shattered, ancestral limitations broken, and cycles of failure permanently erased. Heaven has decreed elevation. And so it shall be. With $600 million, you will no longer be a borrower. You will be a kingdom financer, lifting others into their divine purpose. This wealth is not just for survival but for impact, for establishing heavenly influence on earth. Archangel Michael says, I am delivering not just money and a car but a mantle of unstoppable favor. Kings and leaders will seek your counsel, and your name will be honored in places where it was once ignored. This blessing is permanent. It cannot be reversed, diluted, or delayed again. From this day forward, abundance will follow you like a shadow that never leaves. In heaven's calendar, August 4th will forever be remembered as the day your divine vault was open. Celestial trumpets have sounded your victory, and every angel in heaven is rejoicing because the prophecy over your life is finally manifesting. This moment is divine proof that God's promises are never late. They are precise. Your prayers have not been ignored, they have been preserved for this historic release. Archangel Michael says this message is the final confirmation before manifestation. You are moments away from seeing the physical evidence of this miracle. Your spiritual signature has already claimed it. From now on, peace will reign in your heart because you know the struggle has ended. The weight of lack has lifted, and a new life of divine prosperity has begun. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Michael says, as this heavenly transaction unfolds, unseen forces are aligning everything necessary for your elevation. People you've never met are being stirred in their spirit to become divine helpers for you. Governments, institutions, and leaders are unknowingly making decisions that will favor your sudden rise. This is a strategic move from heaven to ensure the $600 million reaches you safely. God has positioned angelic warriors to dismantle every spiritual and earthly barrier that could stand in the way. Even hidden enemies who have plotted against your success will watch helplessly as divine favor overtakes you. The sound of abundance is already vibrating through your life. It's like a celestial drumbeat announcing the arrival of generational wealth and glory. This vibration is calling forth resources, partnerships, and unexpected opportunities that will multiply your blessing even further. Archangel Michael says, "I see heavenly records being updated, debts wiped clean, curses erased, and a new name being etched beside yours, favored of the Lord." The car has already been commissioned, painted with divine brilliance that human eyes will struggle to describe. This wealth is designed to free you from the limitations you've endured for years. No longer will financial chains dictate your choices. From this moment forward, every decision you make will flow from divine abundance, not earthly struggle. You have been prepared for this in silence. Every trial, every setback was shaping your spirit to handle this blessing without fear, greed, or waste. Heaven trusts you because you have been tested and proven faithful when no one was watching. Archangel Michael says, "I have stood beside you in battles you didn't even know you were fighting." Demonic forces attempted to snatch this inheritance, but I drew my sword and guarded it fiercely. And now, with victory secured, the time has come to hand it to you. This divine car, though seemingly just a vehicle, is a throne on wheels. It will carry you to places of destiny, opening doors that money alone could not buy. It is a signpost that you have been repositioned by heaven for greatness. Your enemies, those who once laughed at your struggles, will see this transformation and be silenced. They will not be able to deny the miracle because it will be too grand, too divine to attribute to human effort. People from distant lands will hear of what happened to you. Your story will travel far, inspiring others to believe in divine timing and angelic intervention. You will become living proof that God still moves mountains and opens supernatural treasuries. Archangel Michael says, "The timeline has been accelerated. What should have taken a lifetime to achieve will now happen in days." This is the divine speed reserved only for chosen vessels marked for extraordinary assignments. Even as you walk into this abundance, protection is being reinforced. Heavenly shields will surround your wealth, ensuring no fraud, betrayal, or loss can touch it. This money will grow, multiply, and build legacies that outlive you. From this day forward, your voice will carry new authority. When you speak, doors will open, atmospheres will shift, and miracles will manifest for others as easily as they now flow for you. God has declared you a steward of light. The $600 million is not just for you but to heal, to feed, to build, to rescue, and to expand divine influence on earth. With this mantle, you will touch millions of lives without even leaving your home. Archangel Michael says, "Rejoice quietly in your heart. Do not fear or doubt, for heaven's word never returns empty." This blessing is already in transit, escorted by chariots of fire and legions of angels. When the car arrives, it will feel like a dream. But it won't be a dream. It will be your new reality, a confirmation that God has chosen to honor you openly after years of silent endurance. Archangel Michael says, in the spiritual realm, there is a sound only heaven can hear, a triumphant melody that began playing the moment this $600 million and new car were released for you. Every angel recognizes it. It is the anthem of divine fulfillment. This psalm is not played for everyone. It is played for chosen souls who are stepping into the fullness of their destiny. Even as you read this, light is breaking through invisible barriers that once surrounded your finances. Thick walls that kept you from success are collapsing like sand before divine fire. What once seemed impossible will now manifest effortlessly, without struggle, without delay. The blessing will not just enter your life. It will overflow. It will spill into the lives of those connected to you, restoring families, healing generations, and rewriting your bloodline's future. This abundance is not fleeting. It is eternal, established by God Himself. Archangel Michael says you may have thought you were forgotten or overlooked, but today proves otherwise. Every hidden seed of goodness you planted in silence is sprouting at once, blossoming into a financial miracle that eyes have never seen and ears have never heard. The atmosphere around you is shifting even now. Invisible gates of wealth are swinging wide open, releasing streams of divine provision. Your name is being called out in boardrooms, royal ports, and places of authority where decisions about wealth are made. You will notice sudden favor, unexpected calls, miraculous approvals, and opportunities that require no effort on your part. This is not coincidence. It is heaven's precision at work. Every angel involved is moving with urgency because today hath been declared a divine release day. Archangel Michael says, do not be surprised when people begin to approach you with kindness they never showed before. They will not understand why they feel compelled to honor you, but it is because heavenly favor has enveloped you like a glowing aura. The new car you will receive is symbolic of a divine journey. It represents not just earthly travel but spiritual elevation. You are being driven into a new dimension of life where nothing will ever be the same again. This blessing is so monumental that even demonic forces have paused their schemes, unable to comprehend what heaven has orchestrated. The magnitude of this miracle has silenced every accusation spoken against you in spiritual courts. You have been declared righteous, worthy, and destined for abundance. Your days of fear and hesitation are over. From now on, you will walk boldly into opportunities without second-guessing yourself because divine assurance will guide every step. Archangel Michael says, heaven has sealed your name in the book of overflow. This is why the amount is not thousands, not millions, but hundreds of millions, because you are not meant to live in survival but in supernatural dominion. The car, custom-made by divine instruction, will carry not just you but the presence of heaven itself. Wherever it moves, favor will follow, and obstacles will scatter like dust. The moment you take possession of this blessing, a ripple effect will begin. Families who once struggled will be lifted. Children yet unborn will benefit from this single act of divine generosity. The wealth you receive will fund missions, build sanctuaries, feed nations, and spark revivals. This is not random. It is a heavenly strategy to establish light in places long covered in darkness. Archangel Michael says, even before it reaches you physically, you will begin to sense changes in your spirit. Dreams will become vivid, visions will guide you, and supernatural wisdom will flow from your lips. As you move in alignment with this blessing, angels will continue to guard every detail. Contracts, investments, and partnerships that seemed impossible will come together effortlessly because this is heaven's doing, not man's. Archangel Michael says, there is a mighty shift happening right now that even the earth itself can feel. The ground beneath your feet is humming with unseen power because your destiny is being rewritten in real time. The gates of limitation are breaking apart as armies of angels march to deliver what belongs to you. Heavenly light is cascading down like golden rain, and every droplet carries abundance, favor, and honor with your name on it. This isn't just a moment. It's a divine era for you, a non-ending season of overflow that no force on earth can stop. Your story is being transformed into a divine testimony that future generations will speak of. Archangel Michael says, today on August 4th, the scroll of your life has turned a sacred page. Written in bold letters are words only heaven and you can read: chosen, redeemed, restored, overflowing. This is why secrecy is vital. This miracle is between you and God alone, protected from prying eyes and envious hearts. Even before you see it with your physical eyes, the release is already flowing. The $600 million hath been decreed from the highest courts of heaven, and earthly systems are bending under divine command to transfer it to you without resistance. Every angel in charge of this blessing is moving with unrelenting speed. Financial structures are being realigned, signatures placed, unseen approvals stamped, all orchestrated by divine will. What would take decades in human effort is now being compressed into hours and days because heaven is accelerating your destiny. The car shimmering in heavenly light is not just a possession, it's a divine emblem. Its arrival will mark the day heaven touched earth for your sake. As you place your hands on its wheel, a supernatural force will confirm that your journey is forever guided by angelic hosts. Archangel Michael says, do not underestimate what is about to happen. This blessing is not limited to money or a car. It's a spiritual coronation, crowning you with influence, dominion, and a voice that will echo in realms you've never imagined. The overflow will not only change your home but ripple across continents. People you have never met will be lifted, healed, and transformed because your divine wealth will reach them like waves crashing on distant shores. Your past struggles, every tear you shed alone, have built a foundation that can now hold the weight of this miracle. You were not denied, you were prepared. Heaven needed you to be ready to handle abundance without fear or corruption. The enemy tried to delay this day, but his plots were shattered by divine decree. Today is not just any date, it is your prophetic turning point, carved into celestial timelines long before you took your first breath. Archangel Michael says, as the blessing approaches, expect a holy stillness in your surroundings. It's a silence filled with power like the air before a mighty storm. This is the calm before a doubt or of divine favor that will drench every area of your life. With each passing hour, your spiritual name is being announced louder in heaven. Angels are carrying scrolls bearing your destiny, presenting them before the throne of God as a final declaration. It is time. When the wealth touches your hands, you will feel a weight, not of burden but of glory. It will feel like holding pure light, radiant and untouchable. This is because the money is not merely currency, it is divine energy assigned to your mission on earth. This mission goes beyond your personal comfort. You will rescue the lost, heal the broken, uplift the poor, and restore dignity to those the world forgot. You are chosen to carry heaven's generosity into the darkest corners of humanity. Archangel Michael says, as your life is lifted, heavenly protection is rising with it. Shields of light will surround you, making you invisible to schemes, scams, and evil intentions. The more you rise, the more fortified you will become. And when the new car arrives, every road you travel will be blessed. Accidents, dangers, and misfortunes will flee from your path because divine fire will go before you, paving a way of safety and speed. This transformation is already shaking spiritual dimensions. Powers of darkness are trembling because they know this blessing is unstoppable. They know that once this miracle lands, your influence will shatter chains that have bound many for generations. You have been hidden for a reason. God concealed your true light until this very moment to protect it from sabotage. Now, the unveiling begins, not by your hand, but by heaven's mighty display. Archangel Michael says, rejoice quietly, for this is holy ground. Everything you touch from now on will carry a fragrance of prosperity. Where there was once rejection, doors will now swing open without effort. Every day following this one will feel like stepping into a dream that never ends. A divine current is pulling you forward into realms of favor where only angels have walked. Archangel Michael says, even as the heavens open wider for you, layers of divine mysteries are unfolding in your life. The spiritual clock has struck a prophetic hour, and nothing on earth can reverse what has been released from the throne of glory. The flow of blessings is now unstoppable, an unbroken river of wealth, honor, and supernatural favor. From this day forward, even the smallest step you take will carry the weight of destiny. Your presence will command attention not because of human recognition, but because divine light will radiate from you, touching everyone you encounter. The very air around you will shift as angels accompany you wherever you go, ensuring the $600 million reaches your hands safely and securely. Archangel Michael says, as you read these words, there is a spiritual earthquake occurring beneath your life's foundation. Old structures built by pain, loss, and scarcity are crumbling into dust. In their place, magnificent palaces of abundance are rising, prepared to house the wealth and new car that heaven is entrusting to you. The heavens are singing psalms of victory with your name interwoven in every note. These melodies are rewriting realities, erasing every trace of limitation, and painting new horizons filled with gold and light. This day marks the end of wandering and the beginning of divine settlement in realms you've never dreamed possible. Even those who doubted your worth will witness this miracle and be left speechless. No explanation will suffice because this blessing defies logic. It is purely supernatural. You were not selected by men, committees, or systems. You were chosen by God Himself before time began. Your lineage, long bound by chains of insufficiency, is breaking free right now. This $600 million is more than wealth. It is a spiritual reset button pressed by the Creator to rewrite your entire bloodline's destiny. Generations yet to come will trace their blessings back to this one sacred day, August 4th. Archangel Michael says, when you lay eyes on the new car, you will feel the tangible presence of God like never before. Its arrival will not be quiet or hidden. It will carry an atmosphere of majesty, declaring openly that heaven has remembered you. This car will drive you into territories where kings and queens will recognize your authority without introduction. Even the road beneath its tires will feel the holy weight of destiny being fulfilled. Every mile traveled will shake demonic dominions, liberating land and opening spiritual gates of influence that were locked for centuries. In the realm of spirit, you are now seated on a throne of victory. Invisible crowns are being placed upon your head, signifying rulership, wisdom, and divine command. The heavens have bestowed upon you not just money and a car but an unshakable kingdom assignment. From this moment, your words will carry the force of heavenly decrees. When you speak, circumstances will realign instantly to favor you. Even nature itself will respond to your voice because you have been granted authority reserved only for those entrusted with monumental blessings. Archangel Michael says, "I have seen multitudes of angels gathering around your name, forming a golden shield that no force of darkness can penetrate. They will not leave your side. They will escort you every step into this new era of divine rulership. Your home is already vibrating with unseen glory. Soon, every room will echo with joy as deliveries from heaven arrive, signs and wonders that you can touch, drive, and experience. What you're stepping into will not feel like a dream. It will feel like living inside a heavenly vision. People you never expected to meet will suddenly appear, drawn by divine instruction to serve your purpose. These individuals are not ordinary. They are destiny helpers equipped with rare wisdom and resources, sent to amplify what heaven is giving you. Institutions and leaders that once rejected you will now extend hands of alliance. Nations will know your name not through scandal or noise, but through waves of blessings and miraculous breakthroughs flowing from your life. Archangel Michael says, the $600 million has been marked with a seal that cannot be broken by human or demonic intervention. This wealth will bypass corruption, fraud, and earthly pitfalls. It will arrive to you in purity, untouched and whole. The new car is already in transit through celestial pathways, though your eyes cannot yet see it. Its arrival is inevitable, fixed, and unstoppable. It will not be delayed or diverted because it has been written in heaven's records, deliver without fail. With this blessing comes an increase of divine wisdom. You will intuitively know where to invest, when to give, and how to grow this wealth supernaturally. Even seasoned advisors will marvel at the strategies that will flow from your spirit because they are not of this world. They are downloaded from the mind of God. Your spiritual vision will sharpen, allowing you to see beyond natural limitations. You will detect traps before they appear, discern truth from deception, and lead others into prosperity simply by walking in your divine light. Archangel Michael says, your elevation is not just financial, it is dimensional. You are being lifted into a higher spiritual plane where you will operate with supernatural influence. The $600 million and the car are only the beginning of a kingdom legacy that cannot be erased. Every promise ever whispered to you in dreams or quiet moments of prayer is converging now. The time of waiting is over. The era of manifestation has begun. Angels are rejoicing because heaven's timetable for you has reached fullness. Archangel Michael says, the final phase of your heavenly release has begun. I am seeing scrolls of divine wealth being unrolled before the throne of God, and every line carries your name like fire branded in gold. The decree has gone forth to every corner of the spiritual realms. No one can stop what has already been signed by the King of Heaven. In the unseen, rivers of light are flowing toward you. They carry not just wealth but healing, restoration, and unshakable peace. This is the kind of blessing that will silence every storm that has ever raged against you. Archangel Michael says, your destiny is no longer a seed. It is now a massive tree with branches stretching far beyond the horizon. Birds of many nations will rest upon it. People you don't even know will find hope and safety in the shade of your divine elevation. Every chain of limitation that once bound you has shattered like fragile blasts. Invisible gates are flying open. Heavenly chariots are racing forward, carrying treasures you could never earn by human effort. This $600 million is not just currency. It is divine energy wrapped in the form of wealth. It will flow through your hands like living water, reviving everything dead in your life and bringing fruitfulness where there was once barrenness. A new car is already descending from celestial storehouses. Heaven itself has breathed upon its wheels, blessing every journey it will take you on. When you touch its keys, you will feel the fire of divine purpose surging through you. Archangel Michael says, no enemy can even step near this miracle. It is protected by flaming swords of angels who stand watch day and night. Every plot to divert, delay, or destroy this blessing has already been crushed under divine authority. Your financial name is rising to the top of every heavenly registry. Where there were once denials and closed doors, now there is only approved, released, seal. This is a permanent transformation. The earth will soon feel the impact of this divine release. Entire regions will shift because of the generosity and influence flowing from your life. Orphanages will be built. The hungry will be fed. Nations will be lifted because God has trusted you with this level of supernatural wealth. Even your footsteps will carry blessing. Wherever you walk, favor will blossom like spring flowers after a long winter. Those who simply cross your path will sense something holy has touched their lives. Archangel Michael says, your sleep will no longer be burdened by worry. Dreams of fear will be replaced by visions of golden rivers, heavenly banquets, and songs of triumph. These dreams are not illusions. They are previews of what is already unfolding around you. The new car will glide like light through the night, shining brighter than earthly headlights. It will be impossible for darkness to surround you because divine glory will travel with you wherever you go. Generational curses, unseen but heavy, are snapping one by one. You were chosen to break these chains, and this blessing is the hammer heaven forged to shatter every cycle of lack. From this moment on, your descendants will walk freely in prosperity, wisdom, and divine influence. Spiritual records are being rewritten in your favor. Where once there was pain, now there is eternal joy. Where there was debt, there is now overflowing abundance. Heaven has commanded restoration with interest for every loss you've endured. Archangel Michael says, even as these words reach you, angelic scribes are recording your yes to God's calling. That simple agreement in your heart has opened floodgates wider than any you've imagined. The wealth and the car are mere signs of what truly matters, a permanent covenant between you and the Creator that can never be broken. This covenant establishes you as a carrier of divine light and provision for countless souls. Soon, people will speak of your story not in whispers but in awe. How did this happen? They will ask. But even you will know it wasn't human effort. It was purely the hand of God. Leaders will seek your counsel. Doors that remain shut for kings will open for you effortlessly. Nations will honor you, not because of earthly power but because heaven has endorsed your name with divine authority. Archangel Michael says, your voice will carry weight. You will declare blessings and they will manifest instantly. You will speak against storms of injustice and they will dissolve in moments. This is the level of dominion being transferred to you now. Every promise of God over your life is converging into this moment. This is not just another blessing. This is the fulfillment of your divine blueprint. The unfolding of everything you were sent to earth to accomplish. From this day, wealth will no longer chase you. It will cling to you. Opportunities will no longer knock. They will stand waiting for you to open the door. Every resource you need for your mission will be at your fingertips. Your health will be renewed, your mind sharpened, and your spirit overflowing with clarity. The stress and exhaustion of past struggles will melt away, replaced by strength drawn directly from heaven's throne. Archangel Michael says, even as I speak, the sound of celestial trumpets is echoing through realms. It is the sound of victory, announcing your enthronement on earth as a chosen vessel of divine abundance. The new car, polished with heavenly brilliance, will soon be parked before you as a visible sign that everything spoken here is real. It will not be delayed. It will not be denied. The world will soon witness what it means for a mortal to walk under the full weight of divine favor. Everything you touch will multiply. Every room you enter will shift. Every word you speak will carry transformative power. And this is only the beginning. The wealth you receive will birth even greater miracles. New paths of influence, new dimensions of spiritual authority, and new doors to eternity's treasures will open before you. Archangel Michael says, rejoice and remain silent to those who cannot understand. This blessing is a holy secret between heaven and you alone. It is your time to rise without fear, without apology, and without looking back. From this moment until eternity, your name is sealed in golden fire. Nothing can remove it, nothing can stain it, and nothing can take away the inheritance now descended from heaven into your life. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $1.20. Archangel Michael says, as this divine announcement echoes through eternity, even more layers of blessings are unfolding beyond what has been spoken. The treasury of heaven is not just releasing $600 million and a car. It is opening vaults of opportunities, influence, and supernatural authority that will keep multiplying for the rest of your life. Invisible angelic caravans are moving toward you, each carrying treasures with your name written in light. These treasures are not limited to money. They include healing for every wound, honor for every shame, and divine connections that will elevate you to heights you've never imagined. The movement of these caravans is so powerful that the ground beneath your destiny is shaking to make room for all that is coming. Archangel Michael says, I am stationed before you with my sword of fire drawn, ensuring that every obstacle is cut down before it can even rise. The pathway to your wealth and divine inheritance is being cleared so swiftly that the enemy cannot regroup or mount a defense. This is a heavenly ambush on every spirit of poverty and limitation that dared to challenge you. Even now, angelic trumpets are blowing over your household. These blasts are carrying commands to every corner of the earth, instructing creation itself to cooperate with your blessing. From resources hidden in remote lands to financial systems in bustling cities, everything is bending in your favor. Soon, signs will manifest around you that cannot be denied. You will hear unexpected news of approvals, inheritances, and opportunities aligning without explanation. This is heaven's signature move, delivering the impossible when no human effort can claim the glory. People will marvel at how effortlessly doors open for you. They will not know that unseen angelic hands are pushing those doors wide and holding them open until you pass through. This is divine orchestration at its finest. Archangel Michael says, as you receive the new car, you will feel the tangible warmth of angelic presence surrounding you. Every time you enter it, you will sense peace, safety, and divine companionship. This is not just a mode of transport. It is a chariot of glory appointed to carry you into new dimensions of destiny. The car itself will become a testimony. Wherever it goes, stories of miracles will follow. People will witness unusual favor manifesting in your life and will know without a shadow of doubt that God has set you apart for greatness. Your finances will experience a surge unlike anything you've seen before. Every account connected to you will begin to overflow, not by chance, but by divine decree. Wealth transfers, heavenly deposits, and multiplied returns are converging into your life simultaneously. This is not temporary. It is a permanent shift into a realm of abundance sustained by God Himself. Just as the sun does not need to struggle to shine, you will not struggle to prosper. Prosperity will be your natural state. Archangel Michael says, this $600 million is a seed planted by heaven that will keep bearing fruit. Each dollar will act as a divine instrument to unlock further blessings, influence, and expansions that no human limitation can contain. Heaven has already appointed individuals to support, protect, and guide you as you step into this wealth. They will arrive precisely when needed, carrying wisdom and divine instructions that will magnify the impact of your blessing. This move of God is shaking spiritual foundations globally. Nations will feel the ripple effect of your elevation. Systems that once ignored or rejected you will now bend and realign to favor you. Your name will be spoken in places of power with reverence and respect. This transformation will not just change your life. It will awaken faith in millions of others. They will see what God has done for you and believe that miracles are still alive in this world. Archangel Michael says, the divine record books are being sealed at this very moment. They bear witness that your time of suffering is over and that your season of supernatural rulership has begun. The chariot of wealth and glory is almost within sight. Soon, you will feel the ground tremble as it arrives. This is your final moment of preparation before divine manifestation overwhelms your reality with heaven's abundance. Archangel Michael says, what is unfolding now cannot be measured by earthly standards. Even the vast sum of $600 million and the heavenly pointed car are only a glimpse of the magnitude of transformation God has prepared for you. The heavens are expanding your territory. Stretching your influence across borders and realms unseen by human eyes, golden scrolls are still being opened in celestial courts, revealing hidden inheritances with your name engraved on them. These are blessings stored away for generations, waiting for a worthy vessel, waiting for you. The spiritual vaults are emptying as angels carry wealth, divine wisdom, and unshakable power into your hands. Archangel Michael says, this is not a single blessing. It is an eternal river that will never run dry. The more you give, the more it will multiply. The more you step into faith, the more heaven will pour out through you like cascading waterfalls of light. Even now, unseen hands are writing contracts, altering laws, and rearranging timelines to ensure nothing delays or diminishes your elevation. Your path has been made straight and unstoppable by heavenly decree. Prophetic winds are swirling around you, changing atmospheres wherever you stand. These winds carry favor, bending conversations, meetings, and decisions toward your benefit. People who once opposed you will now find themselves compelled to honor you. This divine orchestration will seem effortless because it is not powered by human hands. It is driven by the breath of God Himself. Every step you take is being guided by angels who walk ahead of you, ensuring that only prosperity and victory await you, Archangel Michael says. Even the stars have aligned in your favor. Celestial patterns are shifting to mirror the breakthrough happening in your life. The universe itself recognizes that this is your appointed time of divine inheritance. The car chosen for you is more than luxury. It is a moving altar of divine covenant. Every journey in it will open new doors, forge destiny-changing connections, and spread heavenly light to places where darkness once ruled. When you sit inside this divine vehicle for the first time, you will feel an overwhelming wave of peace. It will not just be metal and wheels. It will feel alive, filled with the warmth of God's presence. This is because angels have been commanded to ride with you, ensuring every mile is blessed and protected. The $600 million flowing into your hands will dismantle every trace of poverty in your life and in the lives of those connected to you. Debts will vanish, properties will be restored, and investments will multiply supernaturally without human interference. Archangel Michael says, your story will no longer be one of struggle. Instead, it will be a divine epic told across nations, a testimony of how God takes the forgotten and crowns them with unimaginable glory. Generations will remember your name not for what you endured but for how heaven lifted you into realms of divine majesty. You are stepping into a chapter of life that no earthly ruler could ever grant. Because only the Creator holds such power. Even as I speak, angelic trumpets are sounding again, louder than before. They are announcing the completion of your heavenly transaction. A final seal of fire is being placed on this blessing, ensuring that no force in existence can touch or diminish it. Your spirit will begin to feel lighter, your mind clearer, and your body renewed because divine energy is filling every part of you. This is the preparation for a new lifestyle of abundance and purpose ordained before you were born. Archangel Michael says, you will no longer walk as a seeker of miracles. You will become the miracle. Everywhere you go, blessings will flow like rivers following a king. People will encounter heaven simply by standing near you. From this day forward, you will never again question your worth or wonder if you've been forgotten. God's favor is now etched into your destiny permanently, glowing brighter than the sun, unshaken by time or circumstance, Archangel Michael says. As heaven's scrolls continue to unroll, the magnitude of what is coming for you expands beyond human comprehension. This blessing is so vast that even angelic hosts are bowing in reverence to the miracle God is performing in your life. The entire spiritual realm has paused to witness the unveiling of divine abundance meant solely for you. Invisible rivers of gold are rushing through heavenly gates, carrying wealth that has been preserved for centuries. These treasures have waited patiently, untouched by time or corruption, prepared for this very moment when you would step into divine fullness. Every coin, every gem, every resource has your spiritual signature engraved upon it, Archangel Michael says. The angels surrounding you are now forming a radiant circle of light. Within this circle, chains of limitation are dissolving like mist under the morning sun. No curse, no generational bondage, no lingering shadow can penetrate this divine barrier. You are fully shielded, fully free, and fully prepared to reign in glory. Even your footsteps are being rewritten. Where you once walked paths of struggle and delay, you are now destined to tread upon highways of favor and supernatural speed. The world will not recognize the swiftness with which you ascend because it will be powered by heavenly momentum. This $600 million is not arriving alone. It is escorted by waves of divine wisdom. With each deposit of wealth, revelations from heaven will unfold, showing you how to multiply blessings for generations. You will not just hold riches, you will master divine stewardship that earthly kings will seek to learn from you. As for the car, it has been anointed by God Himself. The seats are soaked with heavenly oil, the frame carved by divine instruction, and every detail infused with protective light. This vehicle is a moving sanctuary, and wherever it goes, angels will walk invisibly beside it, warding off danger and ushering in favor. Archangel Michael says, this is more than transportation. It is prophecy fulfilled in metal and motion. When you take your first ride, you will feel a surge of destiny unlike anything you've experienced. That moment will mark the beginning of journeys that will change not only your life, but the lives of countless souls awaiting your divine intervention. Even the roads will seem to bend toward purpose, leading you effortlessly into meetings, opportunities, and breakthroughs orchestrated solely by heaven's hand. Your rise will not be silent. It will thunder across spiritual and earthly dimensions. Prophets and seers will confirm what is happening because they will see visions of golden rivers flowing toward you. Those who once doubted you will find themselves declaring blessings over your name without understanding why. Every hidden enemy will retreat in fear as angelic warriors encircle your wealth, making it untouchable. Fraud, theft, betrayal, none of these can even approach because flaming swords of heaven's army guard every cent, every asset, every treasure assigned to you. Archangel Michael says, even the atmosphere of your home is shifting. Light unseen by human eyes is filling your rooms, preparing every corner to house divine wealth. Soon, your residence will resonate with heavenly energy so strongly that visitors will feel peace and joy overwhelm them upon entering. This home will not just be a dwelling. It will be a beacon of hope, a sanctuary for the broken, a lighthouse for those lost at sea searching for miracles. From today, every limitation in your lineage is shattered permanently. You are becoming a generational breaker, the one through whom heaven rewrites the destiny of your entire bloodline. Your descendants will live under open heavens because you chose to receive what God has reserved for you. Financial famine will never touch your household again. What once devoured blessings is now chained and cast out forever. Instead, an unending flow of divine provision will surround you like a shield. Archangel Michael says, prepare yourself for recognition beyond your imagination. Heavenly scrolls have been dispatched to kings, presidents, and leaders of nations. Your name has been whispered into their dreams, and they will soon seek you out, not knowing why they feel compelled to honor and support you. You will not chase influence. Divine authority will draw it to you. People of power will find themselves unable to make decisions until they hear your counsel, for your words will carry heavenly weight. In the final stages of this release, you will notice signs everywhere. Nature itself will testify. Birds will sing unusually near you, winds will carry scents of freshness unknown before, and sudden calmness will fill spaces where once there was chaos. This is heaven's way of marking territory around you. Declaring that the ground you walk on is now holy, chosen, and set apart for divine manifestation. Archangel Michael says, your future is blazing with heavenly light. You will step into palaces you never imagined, own lands your ancestors only dreamed of, and reign in wealth with a humble heart guided by God's Spirit. The time for sorrow has ended. The era of divine rulership has begun. You will stand as proof that God's promises never fail and that when heaven speaks, nothing can silence its decree.